How are you guys? Hello, hello. We're doing well. Hope you're holding up okay. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing better than me. Aww. Whoa. Thanks so much for the visa. Oh. Did I do something wrong here? Let me check. No. Well, can you talk?
I can talk.
Okay,
yes,
good. It's working. Oh. I didn't heard. I have a question for you guys. Did you heard anything with the alerts, or did you hear nothing? Because I fear I might have made a mistake. Did I make a mistake?
Did you make a mistake?
Because I didn't heard anything. I just saw it, but I didn't heard anything. And I think maybe I was deaf for a short while. I don't know. I think I'm getting a little bit woozy today.
Woozy?
A little bit woozy. Remember when you asked me, like, do you have a fever in the morning? And I was like, no. Like, at least I don't think so. No hearing, but I saw. I'm gonna look. It should have audio. It just didn't do it.
Even on an audio player.
Why?
Because it's OBS, it's always doing that. Yeah, Momo, why are you not better? Why are you not OBS better?
I don't know.
Why haven't you programmed OBS better, huh?
I don't know. Oh shit.
It's
You know
not
what?
your fault, sweetie.
I know. I have a right to pin this note today.
Yeah, why
on
didn't you program OBS better, Momo?
there.
As the CEO of OBS.
I don't know if it's OBS or like because I use the Twitch alert thingy. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I thought it would work. I mean, you know, just for once, I'm just gonna test it once. If it not works, then I'm like, yeah, that's a problem afterwards. But let me test. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to hear.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
This is what you're supposed to hear. And it didn't work. And I'm asking myself why. And then it's not giving me anything. Oh no. Oh no. No, like if you would have heard like just the little doo-doo, the sound, and it would have also had TTS, but it didn't recognize that. I just want my let myself already fall into bed again. But it's fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I take care of this afterwards. I'm just gonna be...
Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe Mo has beef with OBS and was scared of his presence.
My wolf is always the beefiest and everyone is scared of him. Oh, guys, like yesterday, we played Daggerheart. And I got to meet the beefy boy. I got to meet him. I finished him, by the way. But I got to meet him and his crew of pirates. And it was great. And it was sexy. And he's an asshole. But so am I. So it's fine. Yeah. That was so much fun. I just realized yesterday how much I missed it when we played. Very sexy. Good taste in fine arts. You called this fine arts? No, wait, let me ask you again. You call this fine arts? Hi. I'm just joking. It's amazing art. Faye is cute. Faye is the cutest. She would definitely sign that. And I can also tell you, she would definitely also be the one who is like, even if you don't agree, Faye is the cutest. And then she pulls a gun. Now say Faye is the cutest.
Faye is the cutest.
Yeah. That's Faye. We're doing it very cheap. Like, I made this a very cheap clapping emote. Because I still have one gift slot free. And I'm gonna do something with it. And sometimes you guys are like, congrats! And then you have nothing to clap with. And I'm like, that's sad. We have to change that. We have to change that. So we're gonna do clappy emotes. Clap, clap.
Clap, clap.
Make an emote and give her a gun. I'm way ahead of you. I'm way ahead of you. I'm so far ahead that you cannot even see me anymore.
Or a shotgun.
There you go. I don't know how to drew guns back then because this is an old piece, but I had the idea already. The shotgun, I think Sprinkle would get the shotgun because Sprinkles is just, he's a menace and he would just fly away with it. She's so cute. Yeah, she is.
Faye, you have been called
baby.
cute.
Yeah, Faye is the cutest.
I always think it's so adorable, Faye's and being like,
Yeah, Faye is the Empress. Faye is the cutest.
like this. Little bragging with it, like,
I can call myself that.
Shut up, baby! Stop crying! There's just one thing that she fears. Bathing.
Yeah.
She hates bathing.
No bathtub, no bathing.
No bathtub, no bathing. She says dirt is healthy. Dirt is like a second armor, natural armor, layer of protection for the skin. And there's good smelly dirt and there's poopy smelly dirt. But there's no bad dirt. And yeah, so always when it's like, Faye, we have to go, like, come on, we get a bath now. She's like, pew, but gone. She's just gone. You will not find her. That could also be what the game is about. Find Faye. Like, find Waldo.
Yeah.
And then she's sitting somewhere in the masses with like fake glasses and a fake beard. She would smell so lovely. I think you could make it endurable for her if you tell her you have like a shampoo and you show it to her and it smells like pretty flowers. I think that could be something where you could change stuff for her, but... Oh, and if you fill the bathtub with rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't look so scary. She's like a cat if you think about it. Like, she doesn't want to get bathed at all. And she just... With cats also, if you fill the bathtub with funny things, you know, with playful things, then they don't mind it so much. They're cool then with the water. And of course if it's warm and not super duper cold. But I guess that also depends from cat to cat. Because I've seen cats that are crazy for a bath. Just crazy. Crazy. They're like, they just want to go all the time. And then they're sitting in front of the bathroom. Like, give me bathtub. Give me. What the?
Those cats only exist on the internet.
That's true. Well, those are the cats that are, I guess, getting famous. You know? Mostly it's, mostly I've seen, hairless cats who are more this way. But I've also seen some cats with fur that are like, yeah, bathtub, now. Let in the water, human. Give me the bath. Oh, shit. I forgot something. I forgot that I added a little bit of a bouncy effect.
Bouncy?
A bouncy effect. Like,
I'm so happy that you enjoyed yesterday so much.
I loved yesterday. Yesterday was so much fun.
Even though I was crying so much in the beginning.
You were crying, why?
I wasn't crying, but you know my whining.
Yeah, I remember. I told you it's gonna be okay. You just have to sit down and ask questions and think, and then you get what you want. Yeah, have a nice evening as well, Freshtel.
Yeah, take care.
Take
Have a
care.
blessed day.
Take care of the kitty.
The kitty needs all the attention.
Mm-hmm. Alright, wasn't the kitty sick?
Hmm.
Is the kitty better now? I hope the kitty is better.
I bet the kitty is better.
Okay.
There's so much affection getting from its peasant. Like,
I was
kitties
more
do
crying
better.
yesterday. Well, because we were still planning like the last things for the session 0, and it kind of like developed from past games that we played also with others, that it happened that I'm helping him more and more out with plot ideas or general event ideas in some sessions or campaigns, which also led that I am less getting surprised myself with stuff. So like I already know stuff that is going to happen. I already know stuff that is going on, and I don't mind playing around the secrets at all. But he wanted to say like, you know what, this time you're not going to help me with anything or so, and you're just going to I want to surprise you, like the first time that we ever played, because the first time also I had no idea. I just came sometimes with things where I was like, oh, I would really like that, but otherwise, like with the story or so, I didn't contribute at anything. And he was a little bit sad yesterday and cry. Well, not crying, but he was frustrated because he was stuck with like an idea that would have been crucial for me to do certain things or get to a certain place, and instead I kind of like I shattered this idea and instead encouraged him to like look for different alternatives for something else that might also go along with it, and not focus so much of like one set thing that you want, where you want the story to go, but more of like make the story about the characters and their motivations and their decisions. And if you know that, if you have that nailed down, then the story basically writes itself and you don't really have to think so hard about it. And yeah, I did a bit of brainstorming together. I knew some stuff that would happen, but that was really like a small portion, like a very, very small one. And it turned out amazing, and it turned out even better than the first idea that he had. And I told him, see, you can do it. Because he was very unsure and sad about the fact that he thought like, well, he thought that he's getting worse. And I know how this feels. I'm looking at my art and I feel the same way sometimes. I'm like, how can it be that I'm like, feel that I'm getting worse in my art? That I'm not so good anymore like I was back then. Like, I had a feeling that back then I could draw way better. I could draw way more effortlessly. And today I am struggling with drawing figures again. Like, I don't know. And for him was like the same. Like, he was like, man, back then I just had one idea after another and it was good and it was great. And now I really have to struggle to, like, think of stuff. Yeah, we shared effort, and he wants that we play more. Yeah, well, we help him. Because I missed it a lot. When we played yesterday, that was the first time that we played since, I don't know. Was it since the beginning of the year? Not beginning of the year, no, because we still had...
We also had other games that we played, like O's and the like. So.
But I think the last time that we played was probably in February.
No, it was, I think, March.
Or March.
It was before April.
Yeah. So that was the last time that we played actually something. And yeah. This was nice. This was really nice. I really missed us. Thank you. I'm also happy. It was just so much fun.
Cutie.
Yeah, you're cutie. I can't believe that almost yesterday a character died. Like, it's like, you're kidding, right? And you're like, nope, he would have died.
No.
What the fuck?
Death comes easy these days.
But technically, what I could have done, if I would have noticed that he dead.
You could have used your Kabumi effect to resurrect, eh?
Yeah, that's true. I could have done that.
But maybe for that, Xavier would have died. Because the fight was still going on.
Oh, so you mean like the whole stunny thing that I did was really like saved almost everyone from the crew?
Not everyone, but they would have done some damage. Because the people that you were fighting against, they were not great warriors. They were great assassins. That's the difference.
Oh boy. I noticed that with the damage that they were packing.
They had two swords. And, well, dagger, short sword alike. Bad guys. Faye, what do we do with bad guys?
We killed them.
Exactly. And what did you do?
Bang, bang.
Exactly. So everything's good.
Hello, Nightfall. Don't have sound, but I hope your pain goes away soon. Can you write for me while you're on the keyboard?
I can do that.
Yeah, because Nightfall cannot hear anything, so just write things, and that it's going slowly away, but my body still feels like, yeah, well, it goes away slowly. But thanks for the short dipping in.
Even if you can't hear us, have a beautiful day.
Yeah. Oh, there is a... Do you know the game Call of the Sea?
No.
It's like from the same people that made this Escape from Arcadia. You know, like with Trevor Hills.
No.
That was like escaping like the Truman Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one. And those are like the same, I think the same developers or so, I don't know. But they also made Call of the Sea, and they now come out with a different game very soon. I think next week, if I looked correctly. Let me look. In 2 days, it's called Call of the Elder Gods. And it's
That sounds very
basically-
Cthulhu. I like it already.
Yeah, it's basically a puzzle mysterium, story-rich, Lovecraftian, multiple ending, you know, like, it's more like a puzzle game. And
Okay.
there's not much horror really like going on there. Like, it's supposed to be dark and spoopy and stuff like that, but
Lovecraftian and so on is more known to be like, I mean, there is horror, of course, but it is more the ambience than real horror. So, you know, it's perfect. Like, if you like my kind of horror that I'm always delivering to you, then I think this is exactly yours.
because I know
Hey, interesting.
well, I know that Gap is going to play it, and I have to see. I don't know if it's gonna be. I haven't seen it on Steam yet. I mean, I can go look. Called Call of the Elder Gods. There it is. First chapter free? What do you mean first chapter free? There's still no price tag on this.
Probably to release.
Oh, they have a series going on. It's called Calls from Beyond. And so far they have done 2 games. And the first one is Call of the Sea. And the second one is Call of the Elder Gods. Oh, the first chapter is a demo that you can play. So they are planning to do more of these, which is pretty cool.
Can I show you something real quick?
Yeah, what?
With my modding, how that went out, right?
Yeah.
Look what I did. Where is it? I've worked on the fields and with colorations and so on because I told you that I made multiple different kinds of crops that you can grow in game and whatsoever. I overworked the whole ground and everything. So for example, if you look the green and the muddy grass and everything, this is modded. Usually it would just look like at the top left, like a more sandy look. That would be most of the map, just for example. And I made it, for example, that you can grow something like grapes, and I made strawberries, which are currently growing to the right. I think this makes it way more colorful, and I like it so much more.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Because the problem is, if you look around, this more brighter green above the fields, this would be the strongest green that you would find in game, like at the bottom left here, because this is like a fertile grass patch, and usually the grass from the top right would be down there. And to the top left, this sand-alike would be the rest of the map. And I don't like it so much because if something is not extremely fertile, it doesn't mean that it has to be no sand.
Wait, man. Let me ask you this. Are you now done with modding?
Yes.
Nice. That means you can finally play the game.
Yes. I can now let it run in the back every time here and then. Because it is very
hear like
chill.
the fart noises when people are going to the toilet.
I deleted them.
Okay, good. Because
I went into the sound files and I deleted them.
they were pretty obnoxious. Like, this was just why.
For some reason, it was always a tourist.
You know how tourists are. Shitting everywhere.
I of course already got new ideas what else I could patch into the game, but I told myself I'm gonna do that for a different patch because the developers are still working on the game, which I'm very thankful of course. It's even still early access as it says. But the good thing is the game is very friendly in the regards of modding. So even if they would change a lot of things, my mods can be very easily taken over. Like that should be no problem at all. So the main problem was like figuring and learning things out. For example, here with the crops, I also did it so that strawberries, when it's in early spring, that they're like this brighter greenish, and that they then slowly turn into a, let's call it more yellow-alike, but still greenish, and then they turn to
Well,
orange.
technically,
And
in
then
the beginning, they are more white because of the flower that they're blooming off.
yeah.
And then they turn more greenish, and then they turn red.
Okay, I don't think I went. I don't think I made that at all, because here it is more like that.
It's
You have
the Italian
still
flag.
Sure. I don't like it, like how it goes in general. The thing is also previously it were only that there are two things that you can grow, and that's vegetables and fruits, and that's it. And fruits were always looking like tomatoes.
What about the apple trees?
The apple trees also grew tomatoes.
No.
So yeah, that was mainly everything. And I said to it, you know what? No. There was a mod that I saw that did the same thing, like made multiple kinds of crops. But I tried to look into it, but it was outdated and it wasn't working anymore. And the person who made that didn't updated it. So I sat down and did it myself because I wanted to make it like Roman inspired for the humans. Because I kind of like it if every race is getting partially like this culture stereotype a little bit. And for the humans, I thought like imperialistic Roman is perfect. And so I also made grapes, because previously, out of every fruit, you're able to make wine. So if I take the tomato tree or the tomato, I don't know, not
Like,
usually
yes,
everything.
you can make out of everything wine. The question is if it actually tastes well or not.
But you know, usually when you depict it this way, you always take something like grapes or so, or maybe even apples are okay too, technically. But it doesn't make sense that you're then growing apples on the field, you know, like because they're always apple trees. And so I kind of cut it into little pieces. It's a little bit of just, you know, nitpicking, where I'd be like, yeah, I want it this way, I want it better. So yeah. And that's this way I made it now, that you can grow grapes, olives. I made out of the trees so that the trees are not growing then grapes or strawberries. I made it then that on trees are growing olives, for example. Apple trees I also want to bring in later. Orange trees also. And the good thing is there are multiple climates, from cold, Mediterranean, and hot. And of course, everything grows better or worse depending where you are. And of course, for Empress Faye, I also had to introduce a completely overhauled animal system, so that if you're holding animals, that you are not just passively cutting them into pieces every day to get a little bit meat out of a cow, which is usually in game. Instead, I made it so that you can get milk and technically new cows out of them. And the new cows you can bring to the butcher. And yeah, but that you're slowly passively gaining milk from the cows. And with that, you can bring that to the dairy and you make cheese. Perfect.
Very good way, very good way.
I like to do that. I also overhauled the combat system because I wasn't happy about it. I gave it a little bit more detail. Added new kinds of armor and weapons because of the usual in-game system is so simplified and that it isn't making so much fun for a tactician like myself. It is really nice to see that come to fruition. Because previously it's always just a thought, and you'd be like, oh,
Previously
wouldn't
on
that be
Dragon
cool?
Ball Z.
Yeah, like, it's kind of cool to just think, oh, wouldn't it be nice if that would be a thing? And then at some point you just sit down, do it, and then it is a thing.
Da da da.
I think it's kind of cool. I like it. No, it's also perfect because I can just go through everything and check, yes, this fitting, have I adjusted this and that? Fish is bad.
At least you're done already.
Mhm. Thank you, sweetheart.
Wait, I didn't do anything.
No, but you believed in me. And I appreciate that.
It's a derpy eyes. What did I draw here? Nothing.
The eyes?
Mm-hmm.
No, I would say it's cute. I'll quickly go downstairs. I want to get myself something to drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It looks so derpy. Okay, I think that should be okay. I just copy paste though. Yeah, now I just can. I made them thingies too now and they're looking more like sausages. Why are they looking like sausages? They shouldn't look like sausages. Sausage finger.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I feel good.
Yeah? You gonna play with me later today?
Today.
I'm kidding. Or am I?
I knew that you would say that.
I know what happens when you're making the sound.
Don't know what you're talking of.
Why not? You know what I'm talking of.
I think today I would rather want to chill more.
I know. But maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe later.
Good when I can play a pissed off pirate.
Pissed off pirate?
Sure.
Why are you pissy?
I was born this way.
On the right track, baby. I was born this way.
You know, sometimes they just pop. I'm an idiot.
What?
You know, when I said it in my game, I'm an idiot. You know, in my game that I said that I quickly look in and make myself notes, but I still have to adjust. I closed the game and I closed my notes without saving. Well, the good thing is those are little you know, changes that I have to do. I can also do that technically when I start a game and play. while I'm playing, I can still adjust it. That's no problem. And I notice I am having a lot of audio cues missing. I also have to add them, or at least write dummy in there, because if I'm writing dummy, that means nothing happens. Okay, at least this goes. I could technically also not be useful in Draw Rasa. I could do that.
What do you mean useful?
Because I'm not doing anything otherwise, because I would rather want to chill right now and play some games. Probably do a round of TFT. Maybe do a little bit of Movis, because I have completely neglected doing daily farming there or so for the points. Especially because we got the special pass.
Yeah, the points.
I just want to go in and play a few rounds against AI so that I instantly get it. I can do that for you as well if you want.
Yeah, I think but first, like, I guess do yours, because I have something open, like a game program. So I don't know if that would close it.
It would. So no, it's no problem. I mean, we can also do it together later.
Yeah.
Just a few rounds. Then you can play my sexy Rio again. Even though I have to say, when you're coming with the baseball bat, then you're Rio, but when you're coming with the sword, then you're kind of Huey. It'll be okay, but you're my Huey. God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
There's so many casual games that I would like to play again. Lately, I just had in my mind making Vahid again in Project Zomboid. Just having my little ranch somewhere, letting the radio run on full volume, and drinking beer.
As you do in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. I still have to remember back then with Daniel, where it was like, how about you make yourself useful and do something? How about you do it instead? I cannot do it, so you do it. Oh, you want to tell me that your skimpy little body cannot handle the real work? Not what I said. Like, because he wanted me to carry some logs for wood and everything. And he wanted to work with that. And he was like, can you just go out there and get it? Why don't you get it yourself? Because it's too heavy. I was just... And because I couldn't cook really, because it's so Vahid. I was being like, how about you make something to eat instead?
I hate cooking. Yeah, okay, I make you something to eat, but for that you get it.
Okay. I went outside, and outside were 2 logs. I took 1 log, went back and laid it down, being like, there you go. Here, there you have your food. It wasn't much. Yeah, well, if you want more, make it yourself. Wait, it's only 1 log. Where's the other one? You said you want a log. Do you have a log? I said I wanted both logs. And I want more food.
I hate you.
That's so
Love.
peak. Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny because Daniel was so afraid of getting bitten that he gathered a lot of, like, you know, from what the police has, this like rubber armor against stabbing and everything for protection. Yeah, he got that stuff. And then he was like, oh, it's so hot. The sun is so burning. My character is sweating. I'm so exhausted already because it's so warm. And I was walking around with a jeans, a tank top, and a bandana. I was like, you're coming or what? Wait, I have to get dressed. Okay, I'm already outside. And Daniel came around. He had a pistol, but he didn't want to use it because, you know, pistol in the apocalypse. And instead, then he had a knife, but he was too afraid to use the knife because you have to really get close. So instead, he took a crowbar that he found, and he wasn't good with that. He was always smacking on that. And the fun fact is, I had a baseball bat, but the baseball bat broke. So I took what else I found, and one of the zombies was a cook. And I found, you know, the Nudelholz. Fun fact, this Nudelholz gave me a 300 kill streak.
Very good.
I cleared a whole road with that. Daniel couldn't believe that.
Just have to know how.
Another problem is my muscles were stronger than the Nudelholz, so it was just, you know, a means to not get my hands dirty. Even because, of course, the Nudelholz broke at some part. Even in melee and in close combat, I was able to punch the shit out of them. Like they were dropping like flies, and then I just stomped onto their heads, and that was it. Like it was. Vahid was strong. Like that was really nice. Meanwhile, Daniel had a lot of problems. I even got a panic attack because he was nearly bitten once. I mean, he was bitten, but his clothing protected him, so nothing happened. But he was like, "Oh, that could have." You see, this is the reason why you're so well protected. Like, oh, you just don't get bitten. Yeah, well, nice. I loved the synergy that the two of us had, because he was so careful and so over preparing and so weak, and I couldn't give a shit. I was just, let's just do it. And it worked flawlessly every time, because if there was a problem, I had muscles. Like, this character was because Vahid is a mechanic, I also had a lot of experience with cars and everything. And then also Daniel had to come in with being like, you know, the car isn't starting anymore, can you look at it? And he knew exactly what I was telling him, and he was like, I make food for you. And because Daniel hated it so much cooking, that he then found an alternative, because of course Vahid was also a chain smoker, and I didn't have any cigarettes anymore. And then he was like, how about I'm driving out of town to a gas station? They will have cigarettes. You help me? And yes, we found there a ton of them. So Daniel was then being like, I give you all of them, and for that you help me. You shouldn't have done it this way. This isn't how you do a trade.
No,
you don't give me everything.
You give a little bit, and every time
exactly.
that you need more.
For payment.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
This is how you do it. Yeah, Daniel didn't know that. He gave me the whole bunch. And then he was like, and now you do everything I say, right? Yeah, forget about that. I also had to ask a few times Daniel, being like, is it even okay that I play the character this way, because I don't want to trigger you? Because Daniel was triggered a few times, but he was like, I hate him so much, and I think this is so fun. Like, no, you play him this way, that's fully okay. Daniel liked Vahid, but he hated Vahid, you know? Because Daniel also liked the synergy between the weak but more not experienced but more professional planner and the simple brute. Tell you what, for some people would have been perfect simping materials for a comic. The zombie apocalypse. Yeah, it would have taken him. Danny would now be like, I don't want to hear any of that. 10 out of 10. Perfect material. But you made a new reward system?
What do you mean?
You get here the prompt of a weekly reward. Watch a clip, VOD, or live stream 3 days a week to earn a badge, and that's a little sprout.
Oh, that was on me, but I guess Twitch added something. To...
It's kind of cute because it reminds me very, very heavy of the sprout from Final. Looks like this.
And that's new. I don't even know if I can adjust that or not. But I haven't seen
Probably
this
not.
one yet.
Look at your channel points if you look in there. It's in the channel points, that's where I found it.
Really? I don't see anything in the channel points. You just see like this with the demand kisses that. See, like the sound is
Perfect,
again buggy. Like I don't know why. You know what? I'm going to refresh it with. I'm going just to copy the browser source URL.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I needed that. I don't know.
Maybe. Very sweet.
Yeah.
You're very much to my liking. Yes,
We're gonna play today.
No.
Yes. Moreau sealed the deal. Yeah, because with the point redeem. And now you're coming on with the 16 boys and the kisses. Forget about it. We're gonna play today.
So you're gonna be game, huh?
No, but I'm gonna make it worth your while. That's what
I
you
don't have
want.
the energy today, okay?
No. Really?
Yeah, because it's a sweet idea, but I'm also a little bit exhausted mentally.
No. Okay, we're gonna see. Maybe it's gonna be better.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't want to give you a false hope.
Okay. That's fair, that's fair.
Usually, I should even not say yes to it, but I wanted to give you that you can get to know the crew and everything. So I say at least, yeah, next week. In between, I'll let you play. I even let you play before I'm playing with the others. So you better pretty as it. It's gonna be early.
Early.
Yeah.
Like when?
That's all that I'm going to say. Forget it, I'm not saying any date.
What? So you just wanna wake me up one day and being like, babe, wake up, we're gonna plan out.
Yeah, and you're gonna wake up with stars in your eyes. I know you.
Yeah. True. True. It's very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. Yeah, that's me. Okay, continuing on. I should not slack off. I forgot it
You're
again.
an adorable cookie.
I'm not.
The
I forgot the.
the thing in the feathers, right?
Yep. Yep, I did. I don't think that's a good sign, you know, like when you have something that is part of the.
When I was character. Oh, believe me, sweetheart, I know that a lot because Raza had the same thing. She has also a bunch of little features here and there, and I forgot them from time to time. But doesn't change that I still did them then because I think I like her whole concept. That's why I keep it this way, even if it's partially stolen.
Hmm.
Technically, I should also already get the preparations and prepare stuff both for you and for the others and everything. Like, I still have a lot of things to do. But currently, I'm feeling so good with my achievements that I just want to have a little bit of respite.
Get your respite. You earned it.
I'll do that in doing some Final Fantasy.
Do you wanna also maybe do something and wait for it? For example, writing Amy about Magda.
Already did.
Already did. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. I kind of feel through.
You feel through?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like, after like I felt good in the morning. And I did a little bit. Like I was cooking, I cleaned up a bunch of things. I cleaned up my computer. And I was feeling good. Now I did everything also with the modding, that's also done for. And now I'm exhausted.
Yeah, Moon did a very good job.
Every time when I'm getting into a dungeon and I'm being like, Salve, the first thing that gets into my mind is Faye next to me raising a hand like the emote from you and is being like,
Salve! Yeah, that's her. I had a weird ass dream again.
you too?
Mm-hmm. You too?
What did you dream? Yeah, a little bit.
I
lately.
dreamed that I thought that my father was a murderer.
Was he? Like,
No.
in the dream?
No, he was not. But I was very I was very confused. And for some reason, also, like, some of my brothers, like, disappeared, or they did apparently suicide or whatsoever. Like, I didn't understand a thing that was going on. And,
Thank goodness we're not on YouTube, otherwise we would get problems now.
I know. Oh. Oh well.
Sounds
but-
like a YouTube problem.
It does. And I confronted him about it, or like, I don't know, like I just remember I was very broken down because of this. And I confronted him about it. What was not really confronting, like I was more like talking with him, and I was so through, like, with everything. And I was asking him if that was correct, because this was like, I guess, what the people were saying or so. I don't know. And he told me that like it was not, and like that he was acting so weird because of something else. And that he would wish to spend more time with me or stuff like that. And or like, well, I was more telling him first about how I felt, like this was really stressing me out and everything. Which normally I don't really do. And for some reason I streamed that. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was fearing
Clips.
well, you know, the only thing that comes to my mind is that maybe I wanted to have, in emergency case, yeah, I wanted to have a confessional record. That was like the only thing that I could think of, and why I did that. It was so wild. I guess that's why I woke up so stressed, you know? I don't know if you remember when I woke up.
Oh, you did, yes, I know. God bless you.
Thank you.
The state that I would describe you in, how you were like, what is it, catatonic or so?
Yeah, and that hits it pretty correctly.
I bet Moreau is busy at the moment or so, because he would have said, "What is this? What does this mean?"
No, we don't have to analyze everything. It was just like, I guess that was the only reason why I was so stressed when I woke up.
But I was worried about you. I was even thinking to offer you an ambulance or so.
Yeah? Did I sound
Yeah,
it so bad?
Yeah, because you said that you cannot feel your body and that you're in pain.
Really?
Then I wanted, yeah, and then I asked you like, yeah, where does it hurt? And you were like, yes, I don't know. everywhere. It's like under my arm and at my head.
Yeah, I said like
And
the
there.
whole right
like,
side of
yeah, but
my body.
because of
hurt.
your emotionless talking, that's why I was like, either is she not awake, or what is wrong? So I was a little bit concerned, and then you were just like, and that's where I knew, okay, everything is good.
No, you asked me before. Do you want to like push 1 hour later, you know, for stream? You asked me that, and I was like, yes, that's okay. And you're like, yeah, we're doing that. I was like, okay. And then I just
I think you said something like, I don't know, because you're usually not saying yes or no. You're an elf. You're never saying yes or no. And because of that, I was like, yeah, just give me some answer. And you were being then like this, I don't know, or maybe, something like that. And the maybe is for me the perfect saying of, it's not a no, so I make it a yes. And so I instantly said like, yeah, then you're gonna rest. I'm gonna make sure that you're feeling better before we do anything.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know that you were worried.
It is what it is.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm just happy that you are okay.
Yeah, but that explains probably really why I was so like a zombie in the morning.
I mean, sometimes I get that feeling. Like,
I get that too.
I love your creativity, by the way, my love.
My creativity.
Yeah.
I don't really think that this is like super duper creative right now.
No, but in general.
I mean, what I did yesterday with the play.
I don't mean a specific thing. I'm just looking at the whole picture because I know that you are doing your best always, and I love it. Be it from character creation to storytelling to story designing, from drawing. You can do that.
Thank you.
You're such a sweet little potato. Oh boy, I came into a dungeon and everyone here is with their head reaching to my chest. We have a cat boy, a cat girl, and a female aura. I'll be like, they're all so small.
Schmolly.
I'm having a whole school trip with me.
The school trip of kids.
The little ones. Our tank is called with their surname Wolf.
Yeah.
Cute. What a little wolf. I would rather call him a puppy.
Oh gosh.
Hmm.
Idiot.
Who?
Me.
You're cute as a potato.
I wish.
But you are.
I'm getting into more, by the way, to Jeff Comics.
Oh, is it Jeff and Deadpool?
No, I don't think it's just Jeffverse. Like Jeff Comics. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's Deadpool in there. That would be nice.
I think they're an amazing team. It's like with KG and Sprinkles.
Wait, not Damon and Sprinkles?
Because Damon isn't that crazy.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's fair.
Damon is in that regard even going a little bit more into the mature direction like Alec.
True.
Doesn't mean that he's not also in for some fun. God bless you.
Thank you. My nose is today so stuffy. I think I'm done. Clappies for everyone.
You did very good, my love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I made a mistake.
I think this is gonna be used very much in chat.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Adorable. Thanks. Let's put it to the test. What was the frame rate? The frame rate was it 15? Yeah, 15. Okay. Clappy or clappies?
Clappies.
Clappies. Clappies it is. Okay, it should not be there. Thing is, I think I have to change maybe the outlines for it. You wanna do a test?
I can make a test.
Yeah, I think I have to put a little bit more thicker outlines on the outside.
I have to restart the stream to see. Laurel is already quicker.
I like the speed that it's really like, ah! We clap so hard!
I think you can even make it this little bounce of you up and down. I think you can even make that a bit bigger because
A bit more?
Because it is so small, it rather looks like twitching instead of.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
So if it is 1 pixel up and down, and make out of it like 3 or 4. I would say 3 at first.
I wanna do
Right,
thicker outlines. Oh, see, that's like what's supposed to happen. The sound is supposed to play. Why didn't it like? Yeah, I had to restart it probably.
Well, I don't even have sound because otherwise it would hear us double.
Yeah, but the animation I also did.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. Says little Faye, as she's she's showing you the flowers in the flower garden.
I kind of think about if I should make another mod for Songs of Six where it is like that you can plant flowers wherever you want for giant flower fields, which are beautiful.
That's an option. Yeah, what is this so much? Huh? What the heck is? Why did it smudge there? You did that. Good job. Yeah. Momo did that. Mama Momo did that.
Mama Momo is the best.
Don't do too much wussy fingies.
Now I have to think of Cookie again, being like,
Wusty.
Du Wursti.
I have to say still, like, even though I know so many people who say they just prefer good graphics in game, like, high-end graphics, I like this cheap pixel style. I really like it. So many pixel games are really mine. I don't want to call it cheap because it's not cheap,
No,
but
it's
it's old.
not cheap. It's a work of art for itself because you have to make sure that it's still clear to distinguish what it is, even if it made so small. Okay. I mean, you are already on the edge, so I'm gonna put you more down. Well, no, not you. The whole you. Yeah. Something like this. Oh my gosh.
It looks good.
Either that,
Did
or
you
I'm
update it?
using the pre thingy that they have. They have a pre thing, like pre-made animation. That's like the one from the laughing one.
Okay.
Maybe because that seems a little bit smoother. And we'll see.
I think that would be smooth.
Yeah?
Yeah, like try it out, that would be nice.
I have to adjust your back. No, not you, the whole thing. There we go. Export animation. Let's do that. Yes. Did that. Yeah, no, it cannot use this Pero it's just doing it with one PNG and not with a GIF already. So I have to do it myself. I mean, I have an opportunity to do it. Can make it look smooth myself. Why does it have it static? Standing like this. Without the bouncy effect.
I think it's also it's also completely fine if you just stand still.
Okay.
Because I think with the bouncy would be too much otherwise.
Mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
gosh. Uh,
Did you upload it?
I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay, now I did. I just don't know if it's better or not. It does not have the jitter anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess it's good.
It's in general better to see. So I would say I did very good.
Yay! We did it!
You
Frankie
didn't.
dance! What is with the audio today? It is not working. Why is it not working? To refresh a lot of stuff. Wait, if I'm doing it, is it not?
Blinky dance.
Now it's doing
We're gonna
the
do the
audio.
blinky
Why
dance.
is this happening? This is so faulty. Who designed this? Who did this? This is horrendous.
Blinky dance. We're gonna do the blinky dance.
Yeah, it's working. Okay. Let me refresh that. Okay. Let me refresh this. And now I should be able to do. Yeah, there we go. I have to refresh everything, otherwise it's not working. But the clappies are now a go. Woo! Oops, I punched the microphone.
Nice. Violence with choice.
Violence with choice.
Like, we chose the violence.
True. I still like this one. La 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 la.
Oh, you mean the fire one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the newt.
I know.
Newt. But nice. Good job. Oh, thanks. I'm just happy that I got this done. Wait, do that mean I can scrape some, do something else from the to-do list? I can
Yeah, you can.
Yay!
Because you did a good job.
Whoop whoop. One more thing of the to-do list. We have also another thing that I can. Where is it? Got this one. This one. Y'all got some things today. Yeah. Oh. Whoop whoop. Clappies for everyone around. Woo.
Crappies.
Clappies. Yeah, I think either it has to load again, or I don't know. I guess it's like a refresh is in order, because it does not work immediately for some reasons. But it's okay. Now it goes. There we go. I think I would be done for today.
I think so as well. That means you can play with me a bit.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
If you
I
want
wanna at least get
Yeah.
something. I don't know. I have to go and dig deeper into my refrigerator and see if I can find anything. I still have some apples. Maybe I'm just like slicing myself some apples. But yeah. I also have to maybe see that I get the gymnastic ball down, or I'm doing some more stretches, because something is with my back. I don't know if I laid wrong or like what happened, but sometimes it just has like this pulling pain, and it's not very nice. And I know where this can lead, because one time I woke up and I was just like, "Ah!" and I couldn't move at all because my whole back was just the whole crampy, stiff mass. Couldn't really sit. If I would sit down, I would not be able to really get up again. And then when you're at the doctor's appointment or so, like, well, your emergency appointment, coming there and they're like, yeah, just sit down. I'm like, I can't. I can't, okay? Was just like half hanging in my chair.
Sweetie.
Yeah. It's fine, it's okay. It's a little bit short today. I'm sorry for that. But I had a lot of fun, especially because this week was more artsy. I kind of like that. I know it's not for everyone, but you know, I had fun. I wanna do more artsy stuff in the future. I wanna get better. Oh, I enjoy seeing you enjoy your time. Ah! Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. I have a lot of, I don't know, like we have to, I have to work down the list and we'll do some other stuff that I want to do. I don't know, I have the feeling like I should prioritize. I should. The question is just what? Well, I still try to remember what you said to me of like enjoy my time. Do what I want. That's why.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah. And now I want food.
Then how about you get yourself food? In emergency, we could technically also order because I bet there are still some open, but rather try to make something nice.
Yeah. No. I will have something. I'm not that super duper hungry for like a lot of, you know, carbs and calories and stuff like that. Like I rather want something light, I feel like. So yeah. Because also I don't know if it's something that I did wrong, but I have also the feeling that recently my tummy is just acting up a bit weird. But it could also be from my period that there are like still after effects or something like that going on. I don't know. Or it's because of the back pain that my tummy is acting weird. Back pain can afflict the tummy as well, can it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be the case. Because I don't think it's lactose, because I have been eating some things without taking my medicine for that, but I can eat a small amount of lactose without getting tummy cramps or tummy ache or something like that. So it's still okay. Like I'm not in the worst range. Yeah, but who knows? Anyway, I wanted to actually to do a bit more, but I'm already like noticing how my energy is just plummeting to its demise on the bottom, and it's just being like, don't pick me up, just let me lay here. So we're gonna end a little bit early today, which it's okay. I hope it's okay. We're gonna balance the scales next time a little bit more out. I don't have any clue for next week. It's probably gonna be something standing like this week, just like stream. Like what? Well, we don't know. We will see. So yeah. But thanks for hanging out and chilling. It was cute.
Yes.
And it was kind of relaxing for me as well. So I'll just hope that I'm having next week a little bit more energy left, and then my back pain is not taking everything for itself. The crazy bastard. So we'll see. Okie dokie. Have a nice rest of the day and a great start in the week. And sleep well later. Bye.
Have a God blessed evening, everyone.